Hello everybody, Bishop Crits here. You can call me Robbie. So, today, going to be playing Golden Sun. One of my favorite games, pretty much ever. At the very least, it's third bit of the series. Dark Dawn is definitely my favorite. Out of all of them, just because, have a lot more playtime in that. So, in this original game, Golden Sun, I had it for quite a while as Game Boy Advance and stuff. Sorry if I'm nervous. Shouldn't be. Shake it off, shake it off. Alright, so, basically, played it a lot as a kid. Big part of me loving RPGs, that and Pokemon, and I didn't really understand it too well. I played a lot up to Tret, and then stopped playing and restarted multiple times because I simply could not figure out how to heal Tret, which we'll be discussing. Never, because I hopefully, all things considered, shouldn't be a problem. Now, I was also, if I may add, 6 or so at the time, so a lot of things were beyond my comprehension. But this time is different. This time I've actually played through the game before, so that's cool. I found it relatively simple, other than Colosso was kind of difficult. We'll get to that later. Other than that, there is one special little thing that I want to add to this, because I do know that this is relatively easy. Essentially, 2 rules. So, this is a challenge run of this game. Essentially, no synergy in combat, and game over is game over. So, hopefully don't do that, but I don't necessarily expect it. Another thing. No summon rushes. So essentially I can't go into a battle with all my Jin on standby and just blast a bunch of summons at the enemy, because that's no fun. If I want to do a summons, which eventually I will like to do a few summons for you guys, just to show it off for some of the people who aren't really familiar with this game. It's an old game, as you can tell. I want to show off some of the cool stuff. And the synergy, although is cool, admittedly, it's also part of why the game is so easy, just because it's so powerful. And, eventually maybe I'll play without this kind of rule set. Maybe play a game with synergy. Maybe do a different sort of thing, like no Jin and no summons, period. Instead, just, weapons and synergy. That could be cool too. But for now, this is what I'm going to be doing. And I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, let's see if I can, figure this out without being dumb. So, I'm going to be doing a new game. I'll just keep it as Isaac, and it should be fine. Also, always have loved that sound effect of the people talking and the different little squeaks and stuff. It's very nice. I gotta try to make sure that I don't just have awkward silence. So hopefully this isn't too much longer than the rest. It's probably going to be a little bit longer than the rest of them. It's probably going to be about 30 minutes. I'm hoping the rest are under that. But, we'll see how it goes. And I'm not necessarily going to be doing every single thing. Well, that's a lie. No, I will. I'll probably be doing like a full completion, more or less. Because at the very least, I want to get all the Jin. Now, here's why. So, essentially, I've never played TLA. And no, it's not even essentially. I just never played it. Never played it. I never owned it. I owned the first one and lost it. This one that I'm playing. And I currently own Dark Dawn. So, I've played both of those. Never played TLA. I know the general story because of Dark Dawn. But never played it, and I want to remedy that, and I want to get all the Jin legitimately 100% it before, not 100%, but like pretty much 100% it before I'm moving on to TLA. So that's what I'm going to do. And then start TLA, and everything will be cool, and hopefully that isn't too difficult of a transition, because unfortunately I am playing on emulator, and I don't have some sort of cool, awesome rig to ancient Game Boy Advance, but I'm sure it'll work out in the end. fact, if I am careful, I might be able to actually get this working to be a perfect amount of time. We'll see. So, yeah. Also, when I say game over, I don't specifically count anything other than the actual game over screen, because in Colosso, pretty sure it's a non-issue. I could be wrong on that. I'm going to do my best to freaking win anyways, but I don't imagine it going well. Kind of scared. And then there's a fight early on right now, probably in this episode, maybe next, that we'll see that also obviously is not going to count. Okay, so up to this point, it's just going to be a normal playthrough, because, you know, you don't get synergy till later, and I'll try and talk a little bit of some of the points later on. Right now I'm just kind of winging it, frankly, which is, you know, probably fine, right? You know, it's not going to be too much of a train wreck. It might be a little bit of a train wreck, but we'll see. Hopefully also this audio doesn't suck, because I'm not testing to see if my voice is too low. So, yeah. Also, something to keep in mind for people who haven't played before, this happens if you try to go on a path that doesn't want you to for this section. There's a lot of these, so I'm just going to try and, if I can remember which way to go, I'm just going to do it. And here is Garrett. Hello, my friend. Yeah, so, frankly, I don't know how he got all of his things out this far, because I'm pretty sure this is his house. Oh, I thought he was about to talk more. And this is the first party member to join our little train wreck. Hopefully, he doesn't die with us. Okay, so hopefully everything's going well, and I haven't messed anything up. This is my first time actually doing this. I don't know why I started going up there. You'll get to see that later. And I'm assuming a lot of you who have any interest in this game likely have already played through it or watched it. So I'm not going to go through most of this dialogue. I'll just kind of wait a second, let you guys read it. Most of it's pretty short, so I don't imagine I'll need to wait too long. I'll just kind of do a little bit of a commentary narration of whatever's happening. So Psynergy, I might add for you new people, are, to the series that is, Psynergy is basically magic, and it's elemental. And that's all you need to know. It's elemental magic, and there's also a whole alchemy thing with this game and franchise that is significantly different, for the most part, from what most people imagine Psynergy to be, because most people get it from Full Metal Alchemist. And just saying, that interpretation is not going to get you very far on trying to understand what the fuck is happening in this game. So, just putting that out there. Also, our character is obviously Isaac here. Later on, he's going to be a Venus. Not Venus. I think it's just Earth Synergy. Yeah. Venus is the type of Jinn. We'll get into Jinn when we actually meet them. Right now, it's not important. Oh, this guy. This guy was always funny. I forgot what the hell happens. Like, I mean, I obviously didn't forget. Like, I know what happens. But I just thought it was weird that, like, depending on your choice here, he does different things. Like, if you say yes, then he just lays there. And I'm pretty sure he does straight up die. Like, I think he, like, just straight up dies. You say no, and voila! All in your mind. Also, I'm debating on whether I want to do Tret before I go to oh, what's the name of the town? I don't remember. It's the snowy one. Yeah, I can't remember for the life of me. Oh well. They'll come to me eventually. Because I do know, based on I have played specifically this to the end and only on the computer. And that is because I didn't realize I was at the end, and I quit out before the credits rolled because I want to do Crossbone Isle first. Another thing that I'll get to at a later date. Yeah, I want to do Crossbone Isle first, and I just never went and picked it back up to do Crossbone Isle. And so, instead of doing Crossbone Isle and finishing the game, I never technically finished the game, even though I technically finished the game once. So, kind of a silly little thing on my part. Because part of me thought that TLA, like the events of TLA, happened in Golden Sun, and then TLA was just like a small little intermission, I guess? I don't know why. Just what I expected, and not what I got. So, kind of silly on me, but happens. So, oh motherfucker. I have to go around the other way. Yeah, obviously, Garrett. I have to wonder. Probably doesn't just do that there. Oh, you know what? I have to go the other way because I have to get to Jenna's house. That's right. You're gonna love Jenna. All of you are gonna love Jenna. And if you don't, that's really sad. Because she's a great character. There she is. And Felix is the one who is, quotes, hanging on. Flip. Flip. Love that noise. Straight up, I don't see a rope on me. Don't see no rope. Do do do. Never realized the dad, Jenna's dad, looks a lot. You know what? Not gonna say that bit. I'll get back to that later. He looks a lot like a certain character that we meet later on. And I'm not going to say who yet, for the people who haven't played this game yet and are watching this for the first time. I expect not many of you are. Anyone who has interest in this other than me probably already knows the game quite well. And you're going to watch me completely butcher everything with my quality content. So, yeah. And if you remember, this here is my mom, that's my dad. I don't know how they got here quicker than me, all things considered, because of straight up that rock. But, you know, it's fine. It's a video game, right? Just like how every video game has fast travel for everyone but me. Oh, wait a minute. It's the opposite. Oh well. In Dark Dawn, by the way, we have little emoji things instead of these yes and no's. Get these, there's like a ecstatic. Let me try that word again. Ecstatic face, a happy face, a sad face, and an angry face. And that's the kind of responses you can give, and you never actually speak words. You are the silent protagonist, and that's fine with me. So essentially, we're looking for someone who has synergy left to use their synergy to save the child. Hello, Felix. I'll get you help, don't worry. Do everything in my power, which is admittedly very little power. Okay. Gonna get used to this because this is all I get to do for the whole playthrough, even when I get my own synergy. Just be smacking things with sticks and bows. Oh, I should probably mention No synergy in combat means no healing synergy in combat, which means my only ways to heal are going to come from items and Jin. Because I don't think there's any healing summons in this game. In other games, I think there are. Like Dark Dawn, there's definitely one. Q. I don't think it does the same thing in this one. Either that or you just don't get it. One of the two. Don't know which. Oh, I'm already here. I'm not going to talk to everyone. In most games I would. I want to talk to him. I like seeing what he does. It's quite funny. Alright. And this is Kraden. No, it's not. I lied. It's Garrett's grandpa, the mayor of the village. Mayor? Chief? I don't know. They'll tell me later. And here's the man, the myth, the legend. Nameless Man. Oh yeah, Synergy Stone. That's important. Yeah, we'll show you the way, alright. Show you the way to go. Alright, so I'm going to just show you this thing right here. Let me see what it says. Oh, I don't know why it says that. I don't have any synergy yet, but that's fine. Essentially you go up to these. This is the only big one that I remember in this game. At all. All the other ones are tiny and break when if you use them. Oh, he's watching me. Wow, never realized that before. This is the exit to the village. You know, we could all be running for our lives. Instead, we're all just gonna hang out down here. Probably not get squished like ants. You know, safety, right? God, I hope I'm going the right way. I am. Okay. I got nervous for a minute because this part isn't the part of the village I really remember well. Oh, don't want to go down. Missed my turn. I think we stop on the bridge? We do. It's worth noting, we do have a little time skip, which is hopefully evident from everything I've talked about, if not from just, you know, remembering the game, if you are not new to this. I don't think it necessarily meant... No, it does. I'm pretty sure it does mention the exact number of years. Essentially, you're like teenagers. And you go on to another quest with involving Synergy, because Synergy is the cause of every bad thing in this world. It's also the cause of every good thing. But, you know, we're not gonna know about that till TLA. And here comes Boulder Man. Well, not Boulder Man, but, you know, the Boulder Man. It's a lot more fluid than I remember. When I first played this and got to the overworld, yep. By the way, there goes all of our parents. Can we get a F in the chat for Jenna's mom, Jenna's dad, and Isaac's father? All of them are dead. Oh, look at that. Poor little Felix, gone too. You were supposed to save him. This is on you. I'll talk to them. They're probably traumatized. Kyle's my dad. Quotes. Was my dad. How you doing? Yep. Yep, you just lost your whole family. It's really sad. Also probably really traumatizing. Wouldn't it suck if it was all a lie? And you're like, oh wow, my whole family has been dead for years. And then all of a sudden it's like, actually, my whole family hasn't been dead for years. I've been being lied to. But no, that boulder, it's a pretty solid boulder, if I might say. Not that I made the boulder, of course, yet. Drown. I gotta wonder, okay, what does he mean by that? Everyone will drown. Nope. Not gonna put any more thought into it. Did you break your ankle or sprain it? Maybe his leg? Nah, it couldn't be his leg. Also, I imagine a lot of that is shock value. They just watched 4 people, more or less, die. Kind of just like, boop, in front of their eyes. I would snap. I'm not feeling like it, so I'm not doing it. Wow, my grammar sucks today. I apologize. Ah, Garrett. The knightly knight you are. It's times like these that we men have to stand together. Little child man, you can do it. Only the 2 of us survived. I'm not gonna try and voice her. It's a miracle that even the 2 of us were spared. Important plot points. But to think it could conjure up a storm this powerful. Yeah, Psynergy's pretty nuts, bro. Oh yeah, by the way, most of the time when they're talking about Psynergy in this game, they talk about the power of alchemy. And it's pretty much interchangeable to just saying Psynergy. Also, later on, somebody calls it Kai versus Ki. And, well, obviously one is different than the other, but I thought it was kind of cool, the little, what's the word? Definition, I guess? Explanation that they give for each. I thought it was pretty nice, all things considered. I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. We'll get to that later. Not in this episode, not in the next episode. Probably many episodes in the future. Don't even remember the guy's name right now. Nunpa? Nyunpa? Something close to that, I think. Regardless, we must not fail the next time we challenge Soul Sanctum. Interesting plot points. Yep, and there goes Garrett giving me away. Thanks, Garrett. You were eavesdropping on us just now, weren't you? You know what? I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. I'm not supposed to talk to strangers, homie. Stranger danger, bro. Yep. Could you, you know, Garrett, if you want to do me a big favor, do you want to just run back the way you came and get some help? Because stranger danger, bro. No, so I just said a couple times, friend, that no, I should not be talking to them. Although I guess you and paying attention are not the greatest friends. Thanks for that. Oh, you'll help us. Please elaborate. First real battle. Watch this, guys. I can... Wait a minute. Okay, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I don't have any... Do I have items? I do. Very interesting. Alright, let's kick some ass. 2 whole damage. Alright, and that's the end of the game. That's the Let's Play over. We lose. Fun fact, you know what, I'll wait a second. No, I'll explain. I would get this screen when I was a young child for a very long time. I would have reset the game because I wasn't used to games doing this. And I was like, I lost. This is a game over screen. So I, before even getting to this, would restart my Game Boy Advance, turn it back on, and would play the whole opening again. So, yeah, that kind of sucked. I don't remember how many times I did it before realizing that I was just an idiot. Well, anyways, with that out of the way, as you can see, it does in fact say 3 years later. So with the whole intro out of the way, I think I'm going to end it here. As always, stay safe out there, and we'll see you soon.